All right, and we're streaming. Hey, gang, Andy here. Let's see if everything is going good. It's been a while since I streamed on this channel, actually, so I'm just checking to make sure everything is super gooch and hear everything sounds. Since I streamed on this channel, actually, so I'm just checking to make sure everything is super gooch and hear everything sounds. I streamed on this channel actually, so yeah, it looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna get my phone ready. Just making sure it's charged and get this thing going, so we can get the the stream going proper here. So wish I had a second monitor, but this is my little mini second monitor, right? So we'll just go ahead and get this going, get some comments up and running, and we'll get going here. Let's watch later. There's a lot of good stuff on my subscription feed that is not being given to my uh, email inbox. Fun little factoid. Come on. There we go. All right. So we are good to go as far as that goes. So let's rock and roll here, huh? So basically, what I'm doing today is getting some stuff done for one Eric Surf 6. So, how come oh shit, that's right. I was wondering why my comments weren't showing up on here. That's because I have it configured for my other channel. So, yeah, this is actually the first time I'm streaming on this channel in quite some time. So, yeah, apologies. You're not going to see the comments and stuff on the side because I have to configure those for this channel. And it's just kind of supposed to be a little super fun, happy time stream. So yeah, haven't quite configured this channel for live streaming yet. So we're just going to kind of rock and roll with it as is. Don't really know if I'm going to make this a thing as far as regular live streaming goes. I tried it on my other channel, especially as it was focused on editing and stuff, and I figured like showing people how I do stuff, would be helpful for the channel. But it just got bogged down with live streams and stuff, and you know. So I'm gonna try my hand at this channel, see how it goes. Nothing really too serious with it. But got myself a little liquid motivation. I also got some water down the side too, because I found that the right ratio of coffee and water works best. Because if you have too much coffee, then you're gonna get a headache and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. But anyway, guys, actually, let me check something here. Make sure. Oh, not showing. Choto Irmates. And I'm gonna go and share this link stream. That's probably why nobody's freaking fuck. So probably nobody's like watching this yet. Because I haven't spread the. Oh, hey, I got 3 people. Nice. What up, y'all? So I'm just getting the stream ready right now. I just started. So give me just a sec while I spread the good word. What up, y'all? And we'll get to editing this new episode of Eric Mealtime. And I'll kind of show you a little bit of some tricks and behind the scenes type stuff and all of that entails. So, wow. I really need to change the thumbnail for that, don't I? Andy edit time, just a blank ocean. Totally. Again, I didn't plan on this, but you know. So, in any event, go ahead and spread the wide, and we'll get going here. Boop. It didn't show up? What the fuck? Something. Oh, fuck live, baby. Alright, now. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we're gonna pin that shit to my profile. Dude. Now we'll just kind of keep that going as we're going. So, yeah. Anyway, now that we're all set up, hi, Andy here. And basically today we're going to be editing episode of Eric Mealtime. This is just kind of how I put things together. Look at how nice this timeline is. A lot of other people's timelines are a mess because they got a whole bunch of different layers and all that kind of stuff. And for me, it's hard to keep track of when you got so much stuff going on. So I like to keep it as simple and clean as possible. It's the way that you're making me feel tonight. And it's hard to let it go. I don't want to sing it too on key because otherwise this will get copyright dinged. But in any event, yeah, this was, which one was this? Oh yeah, this is another one. I already finished this one. This was a Shabu Shabu episode, which is oncoming. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But basically, I just kind of have some assets and stuff that I pick from this, and then I add to this because this is the area that I'm working on right now. This one is a bamboo digging Eric Mealtime. So he basically is on site to a place where you dig up little bamboo roots, and they make meals and stuff for you. So I'm pretty early into this video as far as editing goes, so you haven't really missed much. It's mostly just me putting a little cinematic Madoo here. I'm always trying to like try different things as far as editing goes. You know, try to add something new to each video when I can. You know, there's sometimes where it's just kind of, you know, is what it is. But you know, I'm always trying to up my editing game, and you know, try to add some things when I can. You know, I'm trying to approach it from like a you know, I'm a master of what I know, an apprentice of what I don't sort of mentality. So, you know, I'm always trying to learn new things, and yeah. So I got me liquid motivation ready. So let's begin. And if you guys have any questions or something, just drop me a little comment down below in the live chat, and we'll get to you. But like I said, I don't have the little text and stuff on the side set up yet for this channel, so it's not going to show up there, so it'll just be in the live chat. So sorry about that. Yeah, got myself my favorite McDonald's coffee, French vanilla iced coffee with no ice. Get a lot more bang for your buck that way, but they don't have that nice promotion that they had back in Ohio, where I could get these things for like $1. Well, I'd get the medium ones for $1. I think maybe like $1.50 for the large. This one was like $2.50, but whatevs. You know, it's good coffee. I don't have it all the time, so you know, I just need a little liquid motivation to keep me going with these videos and for live streaming and stuff like that. Because otherwise, it'll just be like, "Hey gang, Andy here, and we're working on a video or something." I don't know. Figure it out. You know, because I feel like I have to be in like the right energy space in order to, you know, do videos and especially live streams, because you have to be like on it all the time. So, you know, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't make as many videos as I used to. Also, you know, I'm busy editing videos and doing other fun adult things like laundry. Just got done doing laundry today, actually. It's been sitting here on the side just kind of staring at me the whole time. I'm just like, gotta get that shit done. So I found a nice little laundromat nearby because our washer works fine, but our dryer's broken. So I just went to go dry it. Took me like 30 minutes, maybe, dry everything. And I had like a hamper full of stuff. So, like even the old dryer would take like twice as long. And even then it'd be like, eh. So, this thing just powered through like a champ. So, and I'm really, I can definitely tell that whoever runs that place, really has good attention to detail, takes care of it, and all that stuff. So I'm definitely going back. And it wasn't too expensive either. It's, I think a little less than what I paid at my old apartment in both my old apartments actually in Michigan. Might be on par with the second one though. I don't remember. It's been a while. Alright, let's get to the editing here. So, got this little intro I'm gonna do. Now, usually what I do, I'll give you like a little behind the scenes type dealio as far as how I edit stuff. Basically, I have like some assets here that I use for just about every video. All the videos that I do have the little follow me on Instagram and the little Eric Surf 6 big ass Instagram head thing, and basically drag these and the little whoosh sound effects. I think it's actually like a golf swing sound effect.
Another episode of Eric Mealtime. Today is
I got it from the intro actually. When the stuff sliding in, same thing. The little.
Today is a episode of Eric Mealtime. Today is a
same sound effect. So yeah, and it's also the same sound effect I use for like all the stuff that like moves into frame. I think that brings about some consistency. It's also the same that I do for my little edited by the Andy Son logo that I put in here. I actually got the idea for putting a little edited logo in here from Oni Plays. All of his editors at the very beginning of the episode, they have a little logo off in the bottom left corner saying, it was edited by Ding Dong, or who's it got? El Cid, Johnny Utah, Lyle McDouchebag, I think, and a couple others. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. He's got a whole group of friends to help him edit stuff. So I just figured I'd just do this, and I started doing it with TKO Sam's videos, and carried over with Ramen Adventures as well as Eric Surf 6. So, for most of my clients and stuff, I add the edited by the Andy Son logo. I don't add it with everything, but most things I do. So I have this little thing, and then for this particular one, I have a like a little montage. So what I usually like to do as far as editing goes is I like to get the intro, which is kind of a cold intro, or like a little explanation. Hey guys, Eric Surf 6, and welcome to another episode of Eric Mealtime. And today's Eric Mealtime, we're going to place. Here we go. Then the little intro bit runs, and then we get right into it. But this one has a little montage at the beginning because he shot so much different little B-roll sections. And, it's kind of hit or miss. It just depends on what he shoots. Sometimes he shoots a lot of B-roll, sometimes not so much. It's pretty cut and dry. It just depends on where he goes. So if he's got B-roll, I usually like to include it as best I can. And with this one, I also warp stabilized it, so it gets that more cinematic look. It gets a little jello-y sometimes, but I think it's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and just have a little watch at that. So.
This is where you register right here.
Actually, now that I look at it, I think I'll, because I did want to put like the black bars on and then take them off. The more I see it, I want to keep them on. So.
This is where you register right here. This is where you.
Maybe.
This is where you register.
Why is that? It sounds like it just suddenly comes on.
This is where you register right here. So that's.
Maybe I just need to do one of these little dealios. Actually, no. Better idea.
This is where you. This is where you register right here. This is where you register. This is where you register.
Okay, maybe pull that dip out.
This is where you register.
A little bit more. And then 8, and that's at 4. Yeah, 4. Okay.
This is where you register right here. So that's. This is where you register.
Maybe if I just do it like that.
This is where you register, right?
Let's do exponential fade. Oh, why didn't it? Come on. There we go. 6.
This is where you register.
Okay, 10.
This is where you register.
Almost. Okay.
This is where you register, right?
Increase that to 4.
This is where you register.
8.
This is where you.
Okay.
This is where you register right here. So that says Takenoko Gari, which means.
That's fine. Okay. So we got the.
That's where you try to cut it right there. You don't go all the way to the bottom.
Okay. So we got all that stuff. Now we'll just kind of do
Get the size of that thing. It's like it's the size of a small child. Look at that. No, I'm gonna go that big. No way I'm gonna go that big. That's just nuts.
It's not bad, but you know, I'm also with some of these newer Eric Mealtimes. I'm also focusing more on brevity. So I know for some of them it gets a little kind of long in the tooth. So I'm trying to avoid that. And yeah. So we got the little indie bit here. And then we'll grab, which one's this?
0.
Oh, all right.
1, 2, 3. It's a 3.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Anyway. Well, yeah, probably. If I fuck with this a little bit later. I also redesigned. This is actually very recent. This is the first video I did it on. I also redesigned the Eric heads. You know, because I noticed, you know, because I also like to add, like, if there's guest stars or something like that, I usually like to put their head in there as well. And when Eric had the beard, I also did that for him too. But I usually just overlay it on top of the other ones, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But this one I decided to just redesign it while still keeping the same spirit of it. So, yeah. Just go ahead and put that there, and good. So it'll be like, so for whatever the rating is, we'll just put that there, and then I got all that stuff. So awesome, awesome, la possum. So we'll go ahead, got that. I don't really need this other stuff. So I basically just did that so that way I can get rid of all the other stuff and then just kind of scoochy this over. And then, clear the in and out, redo the in and out. There we go. And at least this way it lets me know like how much time is on this episode. So this isn't really accurate because we have a little space here, and then the space in between, you know, the ending and then the ending sequence and then the rating sequence. So this isn't 100% accurate, but it'll give us an idea. Once we get closer and I put stuff where it needs to go, it gives a better idea. Right now we're here, and this is the rest of the video. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Go all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
These. It's called Natsumikan?
夏みかんはこれ。これがあります。
あ、英語ですね。はい、ありがとうございます。How nice, she gave me one to try. Oh, sweet. Wow. The size of these. It's called Natsumikan?
それはバンペイユというみかんです。夏みかんで、夏みかんはこれ。あ、があります。
あ、英語ですね。はい、ありがとうございます。English friendly. Nice. How nice, she gave me one to try. Yeah. Really sweet.
Yeah, it's just fruit. So. Yeah. Normally I keep it in, but sometimes you just gotta kill some things, you know?
So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually super nice to know. So, I do it like that. So.
You don't go all the way to the bottom. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go.
Okay, and then do a little, like that.
There, you don't go all the way to the bottom. So they have language support.
Okay, maybe scoochie that in a little.
To the bottom. So they have
A little more.
Bottom. So they have all the way to the bottom. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go.
It's good. It's good. And don't worry, the audio will get fixed. That's usually one of the later steps, actually, because normally how I do these is since it's all a bunch of little clips instead of just one long take, is I go about doing my edit. So once the video itself is edited and put together, then I solo the dialogue track, copy it as a wave, and then use my levelator program to level out the audio. Then from there, bring it into Audition and do some further tweaking and peaking. But we'll get to that. Just a little thing I thought of. So.
But But basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it.
Oh, okay.
But basically,
Okay, so I might have to move that one. Looks like.
yeah, so you dig it out first, and then you hack it. Creepy, they've got deer heads.
Okay, so looks like we'll have to switch these actually. So okay.
Bamboo, prepared in a different way. Threaded like this is bamboo, prepared in a different way. Isn't that cool? That's what they look like. They look like cones. We got tools, axes, and things like that. That's where you try to cut it right there. You register right here, so that says Takenoko Gari, which means digging. And then this is the meal.
Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to make the English-friendly Madhu a bit earlier. It's going to be one of the first.
So they have language.
Actually.
Digging. So they have language support here.
All right, good.
8 languages, you just scan the QR code and then away you go. And then this is the meals that they prepare for you, and they can do it like.
And it still flows. So I just want to get the important info out so that way you're not all like, oh, how much Japanese do I got to know to do this thing? None. Because look, QR code for 8 different languages. I wish you would have shown what languages. But apparently there's guidance in 8 languages, so that's neato. Anyway, at least English. I know that much. All right.
If you just look at the picture, but basically.
Okay, and then this will further highlight the digging portion.
Got it right there. You don't go all the way to the bottom. But basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it. Yeah. First, you got to find it, and then you got to cut it. Yeah.
Okay. And
You got to cut it.
okay. Might be a little too early to cut it. Okay, right there. And then.
Yeah. So you dig it out first, and then you hack it. Basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it. Yeah. First, you got to find it, and then you got to cut it. Yeah. So. Yeah. So you dig it out first, and then you hack it.
No, he already pretty much said that, so get rid of that redundancy, baby. And let's get that forward, and now we're at 31 minutes. Although again, that's not accurate because of the spacing, but kind of.
Look at this. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer heads. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer heads. Yeah, a lot of wildlife out here. Look at that. Oh. It's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's an herbivore, so yeah.
It, and then you got to cut it. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer heads. Yeah, a lot of wildlife out here. Look at that. Oh. Life out here. Look at that.
Actually, no, I forgot. I'll just keep it. It's fine. And this is. Yeah. Anyway.
Here's all the tools for digging. Yeah. Oh boy, here's some new ones. These are good ones. Brand new. Look at that. Oh boy, you do some damage with that. Prepared in. That's what they look like. We got tools, axes, and things like that. That's where you try to cut.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Move these over and. Okay. Maybe. Can do one of these little numbers. looks pretty good to me. So I'll go ahead, scooch that back a bit. That way it gives me a little more room to play with, because I got an idea for the clip. So we're gonna continue again to, because he's talking about the cutting tools here, we're also gonna follow that up with more tools, rather than tools here and then talking about the cutting process and then more tools. We'll just
okay, so in Japanese this is called kua, and basically it.
Okay, so we got that. Alright, cool. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to space them out so I know, like, get some clumps and stuff going, basically.
Alright. Here's all the tools. Here's all the tools for digging. Yeah. Oh boy, here's some new ones. These are
Be like,
we go. We got tools, axes, and things like that. Here's all the tools for digging. Yeah. Oh boy, here's some new ones. Boy, here's some.
actually, well,
Here's some new ones. Axes and things like that. Here's some new ones. These are good ones. Brand new. Look at that. Whoa, boy. You do some damage with that. Yeah. It's like zombie apocalypse. Do some damage with that. Chainsaw. Oh. That kind of stuff.
okay, we'll skip the chainsaw because this goes into detail with what these are called.
Okay, so in Japanese. Do some damage with that. Okay, so in Japanese this is called kua.
Can maybe scoochy this up a little bit.
Do some damage with that. Okay, so in Japanese this is called kua, and basically it's used for kua, and basically
That little part out there.
kua. Basically it's
A little bit.
this is called kua, and basically it's
Oh.
this is called kua, and basically
Scooch it down a little bit.
this is called kua. Basically it's used for the zombie apocalypse. Yep. And these are brand new ones right here. Apocalypse. These are good ones. Brand new. Look at that.
Okay, so
Tools, axes, and things like. So in Japan.
okay, so we'll just cut that part out entirely. That way.
Like that. Okay, so in Japanese this is called kua. Basically it's used for the zombie apocalypse. Yep. And these are brand new. Apocalypse, and these are brand new ones right here. So that is really sharp. So brand new ones right here. That is really sharp. Let's see how sharp it is. You see that? Split the hair. These are brand new ones right here.
Okay. See, we already saved so much time. And then He's got that going.
That's where you try to cut it right there. You don't go all the way to the bottom. But basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it. Yeah. First, you got to find it, and then you got to cut it. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer head.
Let's see how the flow works here.
It's right here. That's where you try to cut it right there.
Let's scooch it.
Right here. So that's where you try to cut.
Let's see how it looks.
This is where you register right here. So that says Takenoko Gari, which means digging. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go. And then this is the meals that they prepare for you. And they can do it like katsu style, like breaded like this. All these different ways. You can have it sashimi style. So every dish is bamboo, prepared in a different way. Isn't that cool? That's what they look like. They look like cones. We got tools, axes, and things like that. Okay, so in Japanese, this is called kua. Basically, it's used for the zombie apocalypse. And these are brand new ones right here. That's where you try to cut it right there. You don't.
Okay, alright. So we'll actually do it like this. Now that I see it. Because sometimes you gotta like let it go. Okay, so that's
new ones right here. That's where you try to cut it right there.
And then that goes into more detail. Okay. So this one's going to be its own little separate thing. We're going to switch these to this. Okay.
That's what they look like. They look like cones. That's where you try to cut it right there. You don't go all the way to the bottom. But basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it. Yeah. First, you got to find it, and then you got to cut it. We got tools, axes, and things like that. Okay, so in Japanese, this is called kua. Basically, it's used for the zombie apocalypse. Basically.
Okay, let's back this one up a bit.
Things like that. Okay, so in Japanese, this is called kua. Basically, it's used for, and these are brand new. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer head. This is learning Japanese for career, I guess. Yeah, I know some Japanese already. Okay. Okay, so I'm studying Japanese. This.
All right.
Brand new ones right here. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer heads. Yeah, a lot of wildlife. Right here. This is kind of creepy. They've got deer heads.
Alright, so we got that going. Okay, so it's just kind of getting in there, I guess. Alright, scooch that in.
Duolingo. Sen. Non. It's very quiet in here. Like I should go. That's how you learn Japanese or any language. It's called Duolingo. It's free. Yeah. Rock and roll. Using this app, it's called Duolingo, and you can learn any language you want. So I'm learning Japanese for career, I guess. Yeah, I know some Japanese already. Okay, and let's see. Let's start out. So want. Just translate the word. Want is hoshi. And check it. You are correct. No, I am not fine. Okay, so I'm studying Japanese. This is a. Okay, so I'm using this app. It's.
Not against using it, but yeah.
That. I'm using this app. It's called Duolingo, and you can learn any language you want. So I'm learning Japanese for career, I guess. Yeah, I know some Japanese already. Okay, and let's see. Let's start out. So want. Just translate the word. Want is hoshi. Check it. You are correct. No, I am not fine. Genki de wa arimasen. Ah, I forgot to put no at the beginning. The EA. John is American. John san wa American des. Hora. Correct.
Even I know.
Hello, what is your name? Konnichiwa. Namae wa nan desu ka. What is your name? Woo! Okay.
So we'll cut off at the.
Woo! Okay. That's how you learn. Okay.
Get the motion right.
Woo! That's how you learn Japanese or any language. It's called Duolingo. It's free. Yeah. Duolingo. It's free. Yeah.
Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag could be an ad.
It's very quiet in here. It's very quiet in here.
Oh, jeez. Well, the mic is Shizuka Janai. You know.
Japanese or any language. It's called Duolingo. It's free.
Add a little.
Duolingo. It's free. It's very quiet in here.
Okay. Oh, shit. Good.
I'm in the back of the bus. The back. Yeah. Style. Like seats back here. Yeah.
That's nice.
There it is. Look at the size of this. Wow. Incredible. Wow, look at this. There it is. Look at the size of wow. Wow.
Because he bumps the mic, so that like lowers the sound significantly.
It's very quiet in here. Wow. Incredible. Look at all the bamboo. Wow. Bamboo is everywhere in Japan, everywhere. Wow, look at the size of these things. So we're just going for the babies, the baby ones. It's called takinoko. Ko means kid, child, baby. Yeah. And you can eat it. It's edible. It's soft. It's amazing.
Okay. I'll just keep the whole thing basically. Because not every day you see bamboo, unless you lived in Asia or something. But now we're down to less than a half hour. Nice. Very nice. Mado. Oh, that's window. Oh, door. What's door? Mado is window. Door is. Damn it. I'm gonna look this up, aren't I? Yes. Door. 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 Oh, it's just door. Door o akte. 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 Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Door o akte. Kurosai. Yeah. See, your boy still has his Yabones.
Soft. Woo!
Nope. Woo! A little janky, but
In the forest. Wow, it's amazing. It's out. Woo! Wow, it's amazing. Man down. It's pretty good.
amazing.
It's pretty cool. Wow.
That is some cool stuff, baby. I'll tell you what.
撮ってるよ。
Just looking at that. Yeah, Jesus.
ね、ゆっくりね。
久しぶりよ、元気？
ああ、元気。はいはいはい。
2年ぶり。
あ、そう。
クワ。
こっち上がるよ。こっち。こっちはもう。
That's a pretty new
入
one.
ったもんね。じゃあこっちの方がいい
This would split hairs for sure.
あそこからね。あそこからね。
Yeah.
うん、入ってるね。
入ってる？ある？
ある大きなあるから。
Right there. This guy.
毎年来てますよね。去年入院してた人。
もうだいぶだいぶだいぶ。
Okay, cut that little bitty bit out. Whoa, jeez. Save a bunch of time. We're down to 26 minutes.
ですよ。
はい。
Ah, Jesus. Oop. Oh, yeah.
見つけた？No.
From the, yeah. Okay, so we'll get to this step. So here. Boop.
This looks like a good one, huh?
Well, actually, I forget.
Nah, too big.
Yeah. Well. Wait.
We're digging for dinosaurs. This is pretty good. The guy says that the thicker ones are better, not the long, skinny ones. Yep. Digging for baby bamboo, like this. This is pretty good. The guy says that the... This is pretty good. The guy says that the...
There we go. That's a good ass establishing shot right there, actually. That's fucking awesome. I have to get rid
Man down.
Yeah. There's a good fucking establishing shot right there.
It's pretty good. The guy says the thicker ones are better, not the long, skinny ones.
Good ass shot.
That might be all right. Yeah, so basically you got to dig it out first and then you cut it. That's how it works.
Okay. Hey. I'm so paranoid about stuff. I save like after everything I do. Okay, so get after the second strike so you have a little bit of wiggle room here. Ooh.
Cut it. That's how it works.
I want to get the pan out, I want to get the close-ups, and then once the pan's away, we get the there we go. Okay, so we'll just cut around here. And skip ahead.
This must be a good one because the flies are getting on it. This must. Right away, as soon as I started digging it, flies. They're smelling the meat. Yeah, this is definitely the one.
What does that mean? The meat? I don't know what that means. I think we'll skip ahead a little bit more. Come on. Fucking. Oh, come on, Premiere. What's going on? Premiere being a dingus dungus. The temps are hella good, actually. Why is it? Come on. Yeah. Alright. Alright, give me a sec. Fucking, Bear's gonna premiere, so. Let me go ahead and close that, see if that can help. Get a little more routes. About maxed out, Jesus Christ. Got 16 gigs of RAM for fuck's sake. Jesus. Would be good enough, right? Alright, choto your mates. Let me go ahead and restart Premiere. Really? Oh, come on. Well, at least it's, oh, okay, cool. Alright, give me a sec, let me restart. Yeah, sometimes Premiere likes to premiere, so. Gotta work with it. No. Come on. Coming, I think. Maybe. Come on. Where the... open. There we go. Okay. Oh, here it comes. Alright. There we go. Ta-da! Just took a sec. Sorry about that. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Now we're back on track. See, this is why I save all the time. And this shit happens. But I'd rather just deal with that than have to like redo some things. So I'm super okay with this. And believe it or not, it's actually a lot more reliable than Vegas was, which is the program I used before Premiere. I've heard that they've made it better, but last version I used was 13, and I think they're on 16 now. So I think it'd be kind of interesting actually to check out a copy, just to see what's different, and if anything, have a backup system in case Premiere decides to take a shit on me or something. I think it'd be interesting.
As soon as I started digging it, flies. There's.
Okay, so that's all the. Whoa. Okay. It's around here somewhere.
Okay. So I think that's deep enough.
Okay. So.
Okay, camera over here.
Alright, so get rid of all that shit. Now, come on. There we go.
So I think that's deep enough.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna go in right here and cut it. Right there. This is where you gotta slay the zombie. You gotta go hard or you gotta go home. Ready? That's one. Right here. You gotta get it two. Ready?
Oh,
Got it.
Damn.
Here you go.
Realized it.
It's beautiful. That is a nice one. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. You pay by the weight, so I'm gonna take off the skin a little bit. It is. Pretty good, huh? It's edible. Yeah. They will prepare this for us. Barbecue style. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's go home.
Was that it? Is it gonna cut more?
Well, about 5 minutes. That's on Eric Mealtime.
What's that about?
You can see the whole part of digging this out. It took me about 20 minutes. Well, about 5 minutes. That's on Eric Mealtime. Vegetable.
Okay, so.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay, so. Put that up. 23 minutes. Nice. See, look how much progress we made. We were like over here, and now we're here.
I'll do it.
全部映さなくても
Put it in there.
Hmm?
You whack it. Whack-a-mole. Slay a zombie. I'll do it.
Okay, so.
Pretty good, huh? It's edible. Yeah.
Okay, so. Well, I don't think I'll show this because you've already seen it all. So.
A good one? Yeah. Look at that. Some meat right there.
Jesus.
Oh, you guys see the deer? Right over there.
Deer.
Right over, you see it?
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
There's the deer right there. Right there. Yep.
God damn it.
And this is the restaurant. Let's go eat some bamboo shoot set lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo. This is going to be real. And this is the.
so there was a little.
Okay, let's go home. Okay, let's go home.
And boop.
They will prepare this for us, barbecue style. Yeah, I think. Okay, let's go home. Okay, let's go. Barbecue style. Okay, let's go home.
Okay.
Let's go home. This is the restaurant. Let's go eat some bamboo shoot set lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo. This is barbecue style. Okay.
Actually, we'll get rid of the let's go home part. I think that might confuse people.
Barbecue style. Yeah. Barbecue style. This is the restaurant. Let's barbecue style. This is the restaurant. Let's go eat some bamboo shoot set lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo. This is going to be really interesting. Set lunch. Lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different. Set lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different.
Or, my bad.
Set lunch. Yeah. A whole bunch of different ways to eat lunch. A whole bunch of different ways. Set lunch. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo.
Damn, that's a smooth as fuck edit. You guys see that?
You should set lunch. A whole bunch of different ways.
That's awesome.
Set lunch. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo. This is going to be really interesting. Greeted by the resident deer here. Wow. Hey, are you ready? Greeted by the resident deer here. Wow. Hey, buddy, permission to enter? Yeah. Permission to enter? Definitely got to ask permission. Now, Yu Meijin. To enter? Definitely got to ask permission. Ask permission. Now, Yu Meijin. A lot of famous people have been here. No, not me.
Okay, and then we're gonna use the this. Is that Antonio Inoki? Looks like Antonio Inoki, but it is actually. I'll start it. It's kind of hard to figure out.
It's like a lot of famous people have been here. Now, Yu Meijin. A lot of famous people have been here. No.
I thought that was gonna be good, but
I'm not worthy. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is great. My hands. Definitely got to ask permission.
okay.
So the first two dishes have arrived.
quick. Didn't even sit down yet. Eh.
I gotta ask permission. So the first two dishes have arrived. This is the sashimi, so raw, raw bamboo shoots. And this one's cooked, it's flavored. I'm gonna guess show you. Love it, huh? And it's served inside of a bamboo dish, huh? Bamboo inside bamboo. Very nice. Inside bamboo. You get your own teapot. Oh, so. Oh. Inside bamboo. Oh. 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 Bamboo inside bamboo. Oh, so. Whoa. Ine.
Sorry.
Oh. Ine. Wow. That's a whole one. One whole piece.
Looks like chicken.
Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Looks amazing.
If you would have told me that was chicken, I'd believe you. Shit. Even this stuff surprises me. So, as many Eric Mary times as I've edited, you know, even these surprise me every now and then. If you would have told me that was a piece of chicken, 100% believe you. Not a doubt in my mind. Damn. Went from a little over 30 minutes to a little over 21 minutes. Look how much progress we've made. We're just killing and grilling, baby. Ew.
And here it is. And the set. This is called the teishoku or
Okay. Teishoku. Yeah, buddy.
wow, looks amazing. This is called the teishoku. Amazing.
Maybe.
Amazing. This is called the teishoku. It's amazing. This is called the teishoku or set. It's even got miso soup or bamboo. Look at that. Tempura. Oh, fish as well too. Yeah, and then of course served over rice. Some greens, mountain greens, pickles. Yeah, this is gonna be great, huh?
What's going on? Huh. Do.
All right, first up is the sashimi. It's just cut so beautiful and garnished just beautiful. This is probably going to be, what kind of sauce? It's a mystery. It's just cut. All right, first up.
Might have to reorder some things, possibly.
This is going to be great. All right, first up is the sashimi. Great. All right, first up is the sashimi.
Is that right?
All right, first up is the sashimi.
You said that already.
It's just cut so beautiful.
Yeah, baby.
Sashimi, it's just the sashimi, it's just cut. So
Hey, Sandy, what up? Good to see you on here, Sandy. Oh, it's like 6 in the afternoon my time, so yeah. I just finished up the coffee. Oof. All the mint went to the bottom. All right. Switching from coffee to water. Midnight, really? Man, where are you at, Sandy? Oh, nice. Where's it midnight? Oh, Austria. Okay, gotcha. Right on.
sashimi, it's just cut.
A little more.
The sashimi, it's just cut so beautiful and garnished, just beautiful.
Yeah, I was the same way, but I find that, I'm shifting more towards daytime work. I find it to be, just when my mind is at its peak, creativity wise. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got this cut a couple days ago. I was getting a little tired of the fro, It's just, it's getting hotter, so it's kind of difficult to deal with because, the sweat starts pouring from my head. And, my new car, it's got vinyl ceiling instead of cloth like my old one. So, like, when my hair would brush against it, it would get all, like, staticky and stuff. So, but it was mostly just weather and, just kind of tired of it for now. But I'll bring it back once, it gets colder.
And garnished, just beautiful.
Okay, so play. Okay.
This is probably going to be, what kind of sauce? It's a mystery. Let's spread it around a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's when I used to work, because like I'd usually do when I first started doing video editing. Like I would do all my work at night, mostly just out of necessity, because like I would have to work at my real job during the day, and then I would only have time to like work on stuff at night after work. So I'd come home, get my shower and stuff, and get to work. Work for another couple hours or so, depending on what I all had to do. But now that I don't have to worry about, balancing another job with this, I can, pretty much work whenever I want to, basically. I can set the hours. And, I find I'm a lot more productive in, not like the morning, probably around like 9, 10-ish. And, well, right now it is basically my real job. It's my main source of income right now. Once I start up school, I'll be getting that living allowance, and I'll be able to balance that plus this. Won't be able to, do it whenever. Oh, is it? Oh. Let me turn up a little bit. I'm also talking kind of quiet too, so hopefully that isn't too loud, is it? Alright, sorry about that. but the way I got the mic positioned, it's like right next to the speakers. So, oh yeah, it's not, you know. It's just one of them things where, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. And, you know, once I get back out to Japan, I'll be able to do more as far as, you know, not just editing for guys like Eric, but also be the camera person and be a lot more directly involved with what goes on as far as that goes. And, you know, because right now I'm just the editor, so, you know, there's only so much I can do. Oh, it is? Okay, cool. Alright. But yeah, it's like the mic is like right next to the speakers, just because I have like a really small desk at the moment, so gotta do what I gotta do, right? So.
Beautiful. This is probably going to be.
Oh yeah, like once I get out to Japan, I'll be able to make my own stuff. I mean, right now I'm just kind of in a holding period, you know, just kind of waiting for, you know, get accepted to a university out in Japan, and, you know, from there, get myself ready. You know, I think once I get the okay to go to Japan, things will start moving a bit better. I'll be able to make more videos talking about it. Right now, I just kind of feel like I'm waiting, you know, because I'm waiting for school to start, and then got to get my grades up, and then once this semester is done and grades are in the books, then I'll send out my application, transcripts, all that stuff to the university I want to go to out in Japan, and get going with that. But yeah, I definitely do want to make my own videos because I've been watching my old Andy Japandy stuff, and as much as I love those videos, I've learned a lot as far as video editing, video making, all that stuff, and I want to incorporate those skills into, you know, videos about Japan, in Japan, you know. And, you know, when I was out there the first time around, you know, I didn't really have that mindset, and, you know, I didn't really know how to edit to B-roll and all this other stuff, so, you know, now I do. And if you look at, like, the stuff I do for my production company, it kind of shows that. I don't really show it too much in my recent videos, just because most of them nowadays are just like little updates of, oh, here's what's happening to me now. But some of my other stuff for like my production company, and even stuff for Eric, you know, when he includes B-roll, I tend to include it, as long as it, you know, goes with what he's talking about and flows with the story and stuff. Sometimes it's just kind of extra bits and, you know, but, you know, just kind of go with what I got.
Going to be what kind of sauce? It's a mystery. Let's spread it.
Let's see. Oop.
This is probably going to be what kind of sauce? It's a mystery. Let's spread it around a little bit. It looks like ume, maybe plum. Or could be miso. Ume, maybe plum. Or
Why?
plum. Or could be miso. I don't know. I'm guessing plum.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm looking forward to it too. Like it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been back in the States for going on 4 years now. It'll be 4 years in September. So I came back to America mid-September, got out of the Navy September 25th. Yeah, me too, dude. You know, yeah.
Miso? I don't know. I'm guessing plum. Oh. No, it's a plum sauce. So, yeah. nice flavor. And the bamboo is, it's very soft. Very interesting. Yeah, nice flavor. The sauce makes it. Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, we'll skip that little bitty bit. Yeah, this will actually be the first time since the end of 2017 that I'm going back to school. Yeah, just at the end of 2017, I was just like burnt out from doing stuff, and I don't know. I just wasn't in a good headspace at the time, so you know, I didn't really know what I wanted. I wanted to go back to Japan, but I just didn't see a way for me to get there, and I wanted to do more freelance video editing. And I just felt like staying in Michigan was just holding me back. You know, like I don't mind going to college, but you know, I wanted to be in Japan, so I figure, you know, why not do both at the same time? And at the time, I didn't really know you could do that, because whenever I tried talking about study abroad programs with the university I was going to, they're like, well, GI Bill doesn't cover that unless it's specifically required. And they didn't tell me that if I just like transferred to a university out in Japan, then it'll be fine. You know, I had to find that one out the hard way. I mean, shit. Had I known, I probably would have, you know, when I was still out in Japan, probably went to like Temple or something like that and applied in person. You know, but live and learn. And I think, you know, my time here has taught me a lot. You know, it's taught me a lot about patience, and you know, I think had I stayed in Japan, you know, I wouldn't have improved my video editing skills. I wouldn't, it's like, this wouldn't be a thing for me at all, you know, had I stayed in Japan. Or it may have gotten better, I don't know, because I'd be able to work more directly with people, but you know, I think that I needed to get away from Japan for a little bit and, you know, just kind of figure myself out. And, you know, I wanted to give America a shot, you know, but it's just, you know, for me, it's like one of them, it's not you, it's me sort of situations. You know, just right now, it's just not working out. So, I want to go back to Japan. I'm in a much better mindset now than I was then, so I think it all worked out for the best. You guys are planning on going back to Japan? I have a bunch of different ideas. You know, I definitely do want to do some like touristy type stuff, especially with the Olympics coming up in the, when are they coming up? Like summer? I think it's Summer Olympics. I don't remember. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of tourism coming in Japan in 2020, which is when I'm coming in, so pretty apropos, right? So talk about some touristy stuff with Tokyo, so people know where to go for things. Also talk more practically about Japan. You know, like how much Japanese do you need to know, learning certain Japanese terms, like how to operate an air conditioner, knowing the kanji for that. Maybe learning like a basic conversation on how to turn on Wi-Fi, I think would be really good. Learning about the Takibin services, the delivery services, like, because I've had some packages where I've ordered stuff from like Amazon or something like that, and they would come like while I was at work, you know, on the ship. So they would leave a little sticky note saying, you know, hey, you know, call this number and we'll set up a time to get your package. And they also had an English number there too, but they only have certain work hours for the English number. But the Japanese number, I believe, is 24/7. That might have changed since I got back, but I believe the Japanese number was 24/7 or until like midnight or something like that. Whereas the English number is only till about 7. and also just being practical, man. Like learning ways to save up to come to Japan, I think will be really helpful, because I don't really see a whole lot of people talking about it. It's mostly just, for people who want to study in Japan, it's just asking mommy and daddy for money, or, you just already have money and you just come, or you come through like a scholarship or something like that. And, in my case, yeah, I'm coming over on the GI Bill, but the GI Bill's not going to pay for my ticket over. It's not going to pay for my living expenses initially. I have to come up with the money for that, So, thinking about ways to save, doing, selling stuff. That's what I did during Christmas. I made like a lot of money doing that, actually. Unfortunately, that all had to go to my car, pretty much. So, it is what it is. But I did make a good chunk of change doing that. I gotta get back on that, actually, because I got some books and stuff I want to get rid of. And that's another thing, just getting rid of your stuff. Trying to figure out, like, what to pack when you're going to Japan. Because, some people think, it depends on the person, of course. Like, some people, they're fine with just, like 5 changes of clothes, a laptop, and their phone, and that's it. And that's awesome. But for the rest of us, you got to figure out what y'all want to bring. So I definitely, want to make a video about that. And especially for me being a video editor, I can't just grab any old laptop. That's another thing. Once the GI Bill kicks in, I'm going to be saving up for a laptop and then probably selling off my desktop. As much as I love this thing, can't exactly, stuff in a backpack, despite what some people may say. So, one day with you, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. It's been a long day. Yeah, what up, Raquel, sorry. Yeah, I decided to get off Sam's Discord because I was just getting tired of it, so. But Sam and I are cool. We talked online, and what the fuck? Sorry, don't mind me. Just a little ADD at the moment. But anyway, so yeah, Sam and I talked online, and I did. Basic reason behind that was, yeah, I'm getting there. I was just getting tired of the negativity, I was just getting tired of being shat on every time I would talk about something by Sam. And, there are also other members within the community that were sort of perpetuating the negativity. And it was just leading to a very unhealthy mindset for me. I felt like a lot of people's insecurities were being foisted upon me, and I didn't really want that. And I felt like in a lot of ways I was carrying the Discord, because Sam would just kind of pop in every once in a while, and he wouldn't really talk with people that much. It would just be, with guys like Sam, it's like, yeah, he's talking to you, but he's not really engaging with you, if that makes any sense. He pretty much like comes in and is like, hey, what's up, guys? And then just like talks about stuff. And I mean, that's cool, but then he just kind of like goes away. It's like, hey guys, I saw this fucking porn star and I'm in LA. Yeah, buddy, spray inside. Okay, bye. And, I just got fucking tired of it. And, I think the thing that really was like the straw that broke the camel's back, even though it really wasn't that big of a deal, it was just like one of the small little nitpicks that kind of pissed me off to the point where I'm just like, I can't fucking stand this shit, was when I shared like an old ass video of what I used to learn Japanese like way back in the day, even though it's like really shitty and hokey, you know, I just shared it just to be funny, and Sam was all like, "Well, you shouldn't be sharing this stuff, Andy-san, because you're making me look bad, okay?" I'm just like, I just think to myself, fuck off, you douche. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, he was kind of like that even before LA, to be honest. You know, I always felt like in some small way he was using me. You know, like back when I was in the Navy, going out there, I always felt like he would only like want to hang out just so he could get stuff from base. You know, and it just, I don't mind like helping him out and giving him some stuff just to be nice, but like I don't want to make this like a thing where I'm like your fucking American dealer. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, hey boss, you got them frijoles? Hey boss, give me them frijoles. You know, get them Apple Jacks. Come on, boss, come on. I gotta have my pops. Yeah, but I mean, he was like that even back when we were hanging out in real life, you know. You know, I guess when we were hanging out in real life, he wasn't as focused on YouTube. He was still kind of doing his salaryman thing, I think. It wasn't until after I came back to the States that he was all like, yeah, I want to get back to YouTube full time. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude, because like, I really missed his content. You know, I think one of the best videos he put out was his driving. He did like a whole fucking skit thing with his driving class, because I guess he got a ticket. He had to go to this class. And I really loved that video. I thought it was like really well done for him. And, you know, I wanted him to do more. And, you know, he and I were in a line group together, just kind of talking about stuff. And when he was like getting his channel started back up again, doing daily stuff, his hard drive crashed. And that's where, you know, I started video editing for him, because his hard drive crashed. And I was like, fuck, man, I don't want you to lose your streak. So, you know, do you have like the assets and stuff, like the beginning bit and the end bit stuff, or anything? He's like, no. So I just ripped it from one of his older videos and just put it together the best I could, and yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm on my own Discord. I think you're on it too. So I'm still around, you know. I'm just not on Sam's Discord anymore. But as far as like chatting one-on-one, I don't like doing that too much, you know, to be honest, because, you know, I'm just working on other shit. So obviously you can see. So, but I'm around, you know. I don't mind messaging and stuff. I just don't like chatting one-on-one that much.
Ume, maybe plum, or could be miso. I don't know.
Nah, I don't regret leaving Sam. Well, I mean, his Discord, Jesus Christ. I wasn't fucking the guy. But, yeah, I just think it was time, you know. Like, you know, Sam and I had our differences. When I started doing the TKO Cinema, that's where things started kind of going awry. You know, that's when things really started bubbling over. And, you know, I stopped editing for him for a couple months, but like I edited so much stuff for him that, you know, there was no break in the schedule at all, you know. And, you know, one day I just talked with him. It was just like, hey man, you know, this is kind of bullshit, you know, you mind if I start editing for you again? You know, just doing the TKO rants, because I got a bunch of other projects and stuff, so I can't do like the super intricate stuff like what you're looking for. You know, just let me do the TKO rants so you have some content to put out. And he was like, yeah, totally. But, you know, when he was saving up hardcore to get out to LA, that's when I stopped, because, you know, he wasn't able to pay me anymore. And you know, some people are like, well, why don't you just do it for free because you're your friend and stuff. But you know, it's this whole with me as far as video editing goes, it's gotten to a point where I can't just do stuff like that, because that's not fair to my other clients. And he didn't really pay me all that well. And initially I agreed to it because I was first starting out. I didn't really even know what my time was worth, to be honest. And also it was with the understanding that we'll get to the Bray Wyatt thing here in a sec. Yowie wowie. But it was with the understanding that he'd introduced me to other people who needed editors, so that's why I took the lower wage with him. But once he introduced me to people, and then I started working with them, and then those people started introducing me to other people, and just kind of snowballed from there. I got so much work from other people that was paying me way more than what Sam was paying me. It just kind of got to the point where I just couldn't justify doing it for him anymore. And with him saving up to go to LA, I figured that was a pretty clean break. I edited as many of the TK rants as I could. Just banged them out, super cookie cutter. And once I wasn't able to pay, I just kind of stopped. And he already has such a shit ton of stuff that you're probably gonna continue to see my rants on his channel for at least the rest of the year, maybe leading into 2020. I'm not sure how far ahead he schedules, but I made a lot of rants, and you're only just now seeing the new GoPro rants. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of stuff from me from that channel for months to come. But yeah, with the whole Bray Wyatt thing, it's still early. I don't want to shit on it just yet because I want to see where they're going with it. But it looks interesting, we'll say. I just want to see where they go with it before I really, give a concrete opinion on it. Because that's the thing, especially with the main roster stuff, is like, where are they going with stuff? With NXT, they've developed such a rapport with the audience that, they can pretty much do no wrong at this point. Even if somebody like goes heel unexpectedly or whatever, you can expect there to either be a reason for it or like somebody to come in to like, take their spot or something like that. The NXT is not like, if you remember I believe it was the first Superstar shakeup, when they took Finn Balor. That was the NXT call-ups when Finn Balor came up, was when NXT got robbed. They got pillaged, dude. And you remember there was like a couple month period where they didn't have fucking anything going on, and it felt like, kind of low rent, like you were watching WWE Superstars or like Saturday Night or Sunday Night Heat or something like that. It was just kind of like the super low, maybe mid-carders type stuff. And then they started building in some new talent, and things kind of evened out a bit. But NXT is so full of people now that even if they get a bunch of call-ups, like, they'll be fine. Because even of the people that are on top now, they got people waiting in the wings to replace them. You got friggin' Kushida just came in. Really like that dude. His entrance is like super fine, super fly. And who else they got? That's new. Well, Kushida's the newest one. But in any event, they even got some people coming down to NXT. Like Tyler Breeze is working house shows for NXT. yeah, stuff like that. So I think that'd be kind of interesting to have superstars, especially ones that they're not really doing anything with. You know, I don't want to see like fucking Roman Reigns coming to NXT or whatever, but at least nothing televised. You know, I mean, Seth Rollins came to an NXT show that was in his hometown, so that was kind of a, you know, it made sense for that. But you know, I don't mind like the lower, you know, maybe lower mid-carders that they're not really doing anything with come to NXT to just kind of do stuff, you know, because if they got all these guys in like a holding pattern, you might as well do something with them. If they're not doing anything with them on the main roster, just put them in NXT for a little bit, get them in some feuds, help build up some talent, and if you got something for them, call them back up. Yeah. But that's just my 2 cents. So let's get back to the video.
Or it could be miso. I don't know. I'm guessing plum.
Someone's cooking something. Smells good.
Oh. It's a plum sauce. So, yeah. Nice flavor. The sauce makes it. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a sour plum sauce. It's like umeboshi. What?
Oh, shit.
It's like umeboshi.
Okay.
The consistency of this, it's sliced so thin, like a piece of fish. You know, looks like a wild boar, doesn't it? Right, like that. That's the head.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
This is the barbecue. Barbecue, and they give you.
Smells like a tuna melt or something. One of my roommates is cooking. But yeah, you know, and you know, the whole thing with Sam, you know, it's just at the end of the, as he would say, at the end of the day, guys. You know, it's just we're working on different things. I don't hate the guy. You know, in fact, I was one of his biggest supporters in him going to LA. Still am. And you know, I think if he does it right, then it's going to be great for him, his brand, channel, all that stuff. But you know, right now I don't really see it because I think he's just kind of fucking around. You know. Nah. I'm not gonna be editing for Sam anymore. You know, I tried giving him another chance with the TK rants and stuff, and it was going well. And you know, came to a good stopping point, which was understandable because he was saving up for LA. So, you know, just kind of stopped for a little bit. And then I figured once he got back to LA, we'd get back into it. But you know, he's changed a lot since coming out to LA, and you know, I got my own thing going on, you know, doing freelance work for Eric Surf 6 and others, and you know, I'm also doing stuff with my own production company in Ohio, you know, doing stuff for them as well. So you know, I'm definitely not hurting for work. So you know, between that and school, I'll be busy. Won't be hurting for stuff to do. So, you know, it's fine. And once I get out to Japan, I'm doing a lot more networking. Like, you know, to think that this is, you know, for the little amount of networking that I did while I was out in Japan, I, you know, got a good amount of stuff done. But when I'm actually out there and, like, more serious about it, because, like, I was just networking because I was just hanging out with people I liked, you know, just, like, people I see on YouTube and just, like, be like, yo, what's up, and, you know, stuff like that, you know, but to, you know, also network from a more business perspective, because, you know, now that I have, like, skills to offer them instead of just being some dude that watches their videos and also does YouTube and likes their stuff, you know, I think things are about to get really interesting once I get it to Japan. Also looking at joining Tokyo Creative. I know a lot of other vloggers out in the Japan area are getting picked up by Tokyo Creative, and I know a lot of people who are part of that. So it'd be really interesting for me to work for them as well, being like an intern, But we'll see, if they even accept me, because it might be like, well, let's see your editing reel, and I mean, I guess I could show them like my stuff I do with Leading Line Productions. I wouldn't mind doing that, but it's not exactly what they're looking for as far as video editing, because they're looking for like the vloggy type stuff. But I'll make sure it's really well put together. So, but yeah, things are looking up for the old Andy San Samadeshta, so don't you worry. And especially even just with Eric alone, like he's, getting a lot more serious about doing YouTube full time, and doing that, and doing a lot more traveling and stuff like that. So I definitely want to be involved with what Eric's doing, and he's set to pass 1 million like very soon. I would honestly be surprised if he's not at 1 million by the end of the year, or maybe the very beginning of 2020. I think he's going to get it very soon. So, once that happens, I think, his channel's, he's really going to do a lot of interesting things, and he's, talking with some people about, potential projects and stuff. So I definitely want to be involved with that. So.
Yeah, it's a sour plum sauce. It's like umeboshi, barbecue, and they give you a knife and a fork. So yeah, it's probably going to be a little tough, huh? This is the bamboo steak. Yeah. Look at that.
Looks like chicken. It's fucking unreal.
Sauce. It's like umeboshi, barbecue, and they give you a knife and a fork. So yeah, it's probably going to be a little tough. This is
okay, actually, we'll just cut that whole bit out.
It's like umeboshi. This is the bamboo steak.
We'll add the little.
It's like umeboshi. This is
That's better.
the bamboo steak. Yeah. A steak.
Wait for me to close. Okay. So, whoop. Boom. Because, like, it cuts like chicken. It's so weird looking. Oop.
Steak.
One more.
Steak. Look at that. Slice is pretty easy. Got to go thin.
I swear to God, it looks
too thick.
It looks like chicken. It's unreal.
It's in a basil sauce. Smell the basil.
Say basil? Basil, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a long A.
Too thick. It's in a basil sauce. Smell the basil.
I don't know why he says basil instead of basil.
Okay, let's get it. Get it. Drenched in the basil. Basil sauce. Smell the basil. Drenched in the basil. Bamboo. This is incredible. Bamboo steak.
Looks like chicken, dude. Oh yeah. Actually, I think was it today or yesterday? He released the Eric Vlog Time, the Hokkaido episode. Really am proud of that one. I definitely want to do more of the Eric Vlog Time stuff. So yeah. Really proud of how those turned out. Something. Oh yeah, I included that with the intro. It was actually a clip from one of his fans made like a tribute video to him and included a new theme song. So I included the chorus of the theme song as both the intro and outro. I really like the way it turned out, and I've been wanting to use it for a while for something. Didn't really seem suited for Eric Mealtime because he already has an intro for that, and I tried making my own intro for it, but I'm not super good with graphic design. So, I don't know. It's usually a lot of his like random videos that get a lot of views. You know, it's got that, the grapes video, strawberry video, the pencil trick. You know, that thing. How does he do it? I want to see if I can do it. Well, I don't have a pen. I think it's like, how does he do it? Like, kind of like that or something like that. I don't know. Wow. And it's like something. I don't remember. Ta-da! I don't know. That's why he makes the big bucks.
Oh, the basil. Drenched in the basil. Bamboo. This is incredible. Basil.
Okay, kind of skip just a little bit.
Drenched in the basil. Bamboo. This is incredible.
Oh, I think, well, with the pool video specifically, I think that one actually got featured on Ellen. And it might have got picked up by some other Japanese TV shows, because, like, he's been on Japanese TV before. And that video, the pool jump fail, got picked up by Ellen long-ass time ago. So I think that one that's why it has a ridiculous amount of views. Let me see if I can find the link to that. Jump fail. Oh, there's that. No. No.
Okay, so.
Alright, so that's the video. Oh, you disabled comments? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Okay.
As long as you're healthy.
Got it. Eric Surf 18? What the frig? Well, that's weird. See, this must be an old freaking channel or something. Yeah, it's got a bunch of rando clips. It's interesting. Anyway, oop, there we go. There's the clip.
And you're happy, that's the most important.
There we go. Okay, hopefully it doesn't get me copy struck. Sorry, Michael. Anyway. Hope you don't want to be starting something. Get me started.
Bamboo steak. Oh. Oh. Guys, this is amazing. Smoky. It tastes like it just came off the barbecue.
It looks like grilled chicken.
Taste
I
it.
swear to God. It's
Way better than I expected.
It's unreal.
I mean, it's almost like a meat.
I mean, look at it.
Meat-like, for sure.
Looks like grilled
The
chicken.
texture, for sure. And this sauce is magical. Almost buttery.
The magic fluff.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm not sure what it's mixed with. I don't think it's coriander.
Looks like
Let's
coriander.
try a little bit of this.
Possibly
Combine it
shiso.
together.
Looks like coriander, but it could be
Combine
shiso.
it together. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Interesting. It's kind of like cilantro. Maybe cilantro.
Jesus.
Kind of like cilantro. Maybe cilantro.
God.
Yeah, cilantro. Definitely. I don't think it's coriander. Let's try a little bit of this. Yeah.
Okay, let's kind of there.
Yeah.
Okay, cut that part out. All right. Oh, wrong one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe squish it a bit.
Combine it together. Yeah. Yeah. Cilantro.
Okay.
Definitely. Cilantro family, anyway. It's very similar. It's thicker, heavier than cilantro. I'm gonna have to ask.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going here.
Okay. Now this dish, I love how it's presented. It's bamboo. Okay. Now this.
Slap on, add, dissolve.
It's very similar. Now this dish, I love how it's presented. It's similar. Now this dish.
Oop. Just a skosh off.
It's very similar. Now this dish, I love how it's presented. It's bamboo inside of bamboo. Bamboo inside of bamboo. Fabulous. Look at that. This one looks like it's cooked in a shoyu. It's a darker color, so probably shoyu. And it's a lot of bamboo. Look at the texture of this one. Look at that. It's ribbed like that. I'll try this one. Oh, softer, sweeter, almost dessert-like. This is good. It's not shoyu. Sugar.
Oh, it might be brown sugar. Possibly.
I bet children would really like this. Mm-hmm. Sweet. So they could disguise it as candy, almost.
It's nature's candy, don't you know?
Candy-like. What is bamboo? Bamboo. Yeah. Bamboo. No, that's not gonna work.
Oop. Save. Let me get the big clip.
First up on the set menu, it's mustard. Bamboo. First up on the set menu, I'm gonna go with the fish first. This is called Nijimatsu. Christmas, Nijimatsu. I guess you eat the whole thing. Christmas, Nijimatsu. Christmas, Nijimatsu. I guess you eat the whole thing. Of course, head first. Marinated and in a sweet sauce. That's what I'll say. Of course, head first.
Okay, so it's
Of course, head first.
kind of low reaction. There's probably.
In a A sweet sauce. That's what I was saying. Meat like. No bones though. The bones are in it, but marinade. Marinated and marinated and in a sweet sauce. That's what I was saying. Meat like. No bones though. The bones are in it, but you can't taste them. No. All right, the greens. You can't taste them. All right, the greens. Let's try this. It's either in a miso. All right, the greens. You can't taste them. Let's try this. It's either in a miso or I'm gonna guess miso. Miso. Let's try this. It's either in a miso or I'm gonna guess miso. Or it's either in a miso or I'm gonna it's either try this. It's either in a let's try this. It's either in a miso or I'm gonna guess miso. You can't taste them. Let's try this. It's either in a miso or I'm gonna guess miso. Oh. 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 It's miso, but it's also got something really sour in it. Oh, that's foul. Yeah. Oh, that's foul. What do we have here? This is going to be tough to cut.
I'm going to do that to separate the foods.
Oh, that's foul. This is going to be tough to cut. Oh, that's foul. This is going to be tough to cut. It's soft.
I didn't see Endgame yet. So, no spoilers. But I've heard it's exceptionally good. So, that's good. 18 minutes now.
Let's bring in the silverware here. Oh, it's one big piece. Yeah, this is a bit tough. Yeah, this is a bit tough.
Okay.
And there's some, looks like, some spice here that I can put on it as well too. No sauce for this. You just.
I think so. I'm just gonna wait till kind of the fervors die down so I can go into the theater and watch it and not have it all packed and stuff. So, and the internet's been pretty good about spoilers, so that's good. I'm proud of the community. It's usually like the internet's quick for spoilers. I mean, shit, I remember when. I mean, you remember the whole like Snape kills Dumbledore, you know, like that whole thing.
Yeah, this is a bit tough. No sauce for this. You just eat it like it is. Going in, tempura bamboo shoots. Like it is. Tempura. Like it is. Tempura bamboo shoots. Well, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. I should have ate this first. Oh well. That happens. Oh well. Yeah. I don't really like that one. The greens I'm interested in. The other one. Oh well. I don't really like that one.
Oh yeah.
The greens I'm interested in. Like, it'd be nice if there was a tempura sauce. It needs a sauce to dip in. Let's do the miso soup with bamboo. Bamboo and seaweed. And it's served in a bamboo cup. Let's do the miso. Let's do the miso soup. To dip in. Let's do the miso soup with bamboo. Soup with bamboo. Do the miso soup with bamboo. Bamboo and seaweed. Bamboo and seaweed. And it's served in a bamboo cup. And it's served in a bamboo cup. I love it. I love it. This is bamboo, this dish here. This is bamboo, everything. Bamboo. Is the table made out of bamboo? No.
Like that.
No. The miso soup is amazing. Very, very good. The soup stock is thick. I like that. It's awesome. The soup stock is thick. I like that. It's not watery. Yeah. The bamboo goes with the miso soup very well. I like that. It's not watery. The bamboo goes with the miso soup very well. Very well. Yeah. Out of all the pickled vegetables, these are my favorite. Because they actually taste like pickles. Does that make sense? We'll eat this last. Some sort of mountain vegetable. Tsukemono. Dress of pickles. Yeah. Very well. Dress of pickles. Very well. Dress of pickles. Tsukemono. Pickles. Pickles. Tsukemono. Out of all the pickled vegetables, these are my favorite. Because they actually taste like pickles. make sense? Mm-hmm. When did this last? Some sort of mountain vegetable. Like pickles. Some sort of mountain vegetables here. Vegetables here. Don't think I've ever had this before. Don't think I've ever had this before. It's interesting. Yeah. It's nice. It's sort of pickled a little bit. But it's not. It's nice. It's sort of pickled. It's interesting. It's nice. It's sort of pickled a little bit. Good. I like it. And yet another type of bamboo. Good. I like it. And yet another type of bamboo. This is the same as the first one I had. Okay. Same as this. These two are the same. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. These two are the same. Well, moving on to the rice. I like it. And yet another type of bamboo. Same as this. These two are the same. Well, moving on to the rice. Never had rice in bamboo. Same as this. These two are the same. Never had rice in bamboo together. It's the first time for everything, huh? YOLO. Mm-hmm. The bamboo, all these dishes. The bamboo, all these dishes are starting to taste the same. Yeah. Starting to taste the same. I think I'm about bambooed out. I'm bamboozled.
I like that.
I think I'm about bambooed out. I'm bamboozled.
I gotta add a little rim shot. Do I have a rim shot? Special. Dremel. I don't think that's it. There we go. Is that all there is, or? I'm saving it for Japan. These fucking America gin. Yeah. All they want is someone to take care of them. Feed my baby. So, yeah. be
Bamboozled. Out. Out.
to be
Out.
I'll add a little fade. Trust me, man, once I get to Japan, holy shit.
Out. Out. Too much. Out.
That'd be
I'm bamboozled. Bamboozled. Out.
It needs to be a bit faster.
Bamboozled.
So be so Oop. So be a little too quick. Ooh, shit. Well, actually, you know, fuck it. We'll switch it back later. So be. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Manifest. So yeah.
Bamboozled. Out.
Add a hard limit 2, so it goes over it. 3. Maybe even 5. There we go. Andy, how do you say that? Oh, the whole like waiting. No, I just wait. I don't know. Just not real big on the women around here, especially since I think rather long term. You know, especially when they get to be about my age. Then the younger ones, they don't know what the fuck they want anyway. So like, I don't want to get fucking tied down by that shit on either end. You know. So it's just best for me to just kind of wait it out. Plus, you know, I'm busy working on my shit. So, you know, whoever I meet up with, you know, would be a much more together person. So, you know, my 20s are over. Kind of done fucking around, literally and figuratively. So, you know.
I think I'm about bambooed out. I'm bamboozled.
Okay, so hit the attack a bit earlier.
I'm bamboozled.
A little later.
I'm bamboozled.
Let's go earlier.
I'm bamboozled. Out. Too much bamboo. This is the best. Bamboozled. This is the best.
Oh, shit.
Bamboozled. Out. What?
Okay. So, kind of start from there.
Bamboozled. Too much bamboo. I'm bamboozled.
Okay. So it'll be that. Something like that, right?
So, this. This.
Alright, maybe brush it a bit.
This.
Here.
Bamboozled. This. I'm about bambooed out. I'm bamboozled. This.
And forget.
Bamboozled. This is the best.
Alrighty. Well, it was good to have you on stream, Sandy. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Auf Wiedersehen. I don't know much German, so.
It's the best. I enjoyed this one the best. It's just amazing. It's full of flavor. Like a steak.
No, appreciate it.
This is the granddaddy right here for sure. Mm-hmm. Go for some more of this. Oh. It just comes alive. Bursting with flavor. Yeah.
So we'll get to the roasting flavor.
And they've also got, there's an orange farm here as well, too. Bursting with flavor. And they've also got, there's an orange farm here as well, too, but we kind of ran out of time for that. Delicious. An orange for dessert. How about that? All right. So how was that for you guys? So how was that for you guys? Did you guys enjoy that? I really enjoyed the digging part of it, getting to exercise a little bit.
Okay. And we'll incorporate some B-roll. Where's the digging? Oh, still in the restaurant, so I gotta go a bit further back. Okay,
So I think that's deep enough.
so close-ups, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, yeah.
Okay, so Control C. B. And unlink. And just gonna slap this on top somewhere around. So first figure out. There we kind of sort of go a little bit. No.
All grown up and it's.
There we go. So, get to the.
Enjoy that. I really enjoyed the digging. I really enjoyed the digging.
Right there. The digging.
I really enjoyed the digging part of it.
Or we'll just get to the.
I really enjoyed the.
Yeah. A little early.
I really enjoyed the digging part of it, getting to exercise a little bit. in the mountains, and then come here and
All right.
actually eat it.
And then we'll get the. Is this the weed tutorial? Smoke that weed at lightning speed. Now this is the bamboo digging. It's a type of weed, technically. I think. We'll get to which one do I want to do? I'll go a bit further back. So I don't look too lazy about it. Get to one of the earlier shots. Where are we at? That friggin'. Yeah.
To be.
We need close up of. Where is it? Need close up of the frickin' steak. Frickin' grilled chicken looking thing. Oh, when am I moving to Japan? End of 2019, very early 2020. That's the date I'm shooting for. Because for the school I want to go to, they won't be able to get, like I won't be able to submit my new grades until it would be for the spring semester instead of the fall semester like I was originally intending. So it got pushed back a semester, so it's fine. Gives me more time to save up. So pretty cool with it, you know, between doing this and doing school. I'm in a good headspace and feeling good.
Sashimi, so raw.
And the steak one. Yeah, that's the one.
Ine.
Okay.
Wow, that's a whole one. One whole piece.
Yeah, that one.
One whole piece.
Yeah, right there. Okay, so it'll be about there-ish. Just so I don't mess things up, we'll put this on the back end. It was about... Yeah. Right there. Perfect. Boop. Unlink. So yeah. The one school that I was gonna go to, when I applied for earlier, I just wanted to May 2020, but I think I might have to push it to December. I feel you. Yeah, and that's kind of the weird spot that I'm in because I've already taken classes and stuff, and I don't know what's all going to transfer over to there. So, it's possible I may not even be able to graduate while in Japan. So, worst case scenario, I'd have to come back to the States, try to file for voc rehab. So, once the GI Bill runs out, file for voc rehab. And at that point, I got to figure out where my freelancing stuff is financially. If it's able to support me while I go to school, then awesome. Then I'll see if I can do voc rehab overseas. If not, I'll just have to finish up my degree stateside. Which is possible because the school I want to go to, they have a campus out in Japan, but they also have a main campus in America. So, if you finish like half a semester or not half a semester, but like half of your schooling at the Japan campus, then they also have a program to where you can go back to the main campus and finish up there. So that's a possibility, but I know I at least have 2 years, and from there we'll be able to figure out where we're going. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about it. And it may take me a little bit longer to get the degree. Yeah, for sure, and that's what I plan on doing. Is once I get all settled in, get an internship with this production like agency, I guess. They're kind of a little of everything, really, with Tokyo Creative. Hoping to do some internships with them. I'm not sure if it's paid. It should be, but if it's not, I'll just do it to learn, and if it is, then I'll do it a bit more so I can get some extra side hustle cash and also learn. And I have a lot of friends that work at Tokyo Creative, so I think I got a lot of people that can put in a good word for me, hopefully. And in addition to that, I still have freelancing and being able to go out and do some camera work and stuff with the people I edit for, and be a bit more hands-on with the stuff they make. I think is gonna be the best thing, really. So even if the Tokyo Creative thing doesn't work out, I still have that and the GI Bill. So gonna move to New York to save up some money. PR, Puerto Rico. Must be upstate New York. I've never heard of anybody moving to New York to save money, unless you're living with your folks or something. I mean, I don't know what your situation is, but yeah, that's interesting, man. It's basically kind of what I did. Was I started going to school in Michigan, didn't really pan out, so I moved back home to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. Once I figured out what I wanted to do, and had some issues at home, don't want to get into it, but I had some stuff happen at home, and got this opportunity to live with my bro. Then during this time, just work on school, doing freelancing stuff, and just saving up, man. Oh, right on. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm living with my brother right now, so yeah, definitely a good thing. Save money and have a plan. So and yeah, I help out around the house and stuff too. So it's not like I'm not doing anything. So work from home. So I got a lot of time to take care of the dogs, take care of the house, and then do my thing on here. And then soon to be school as well. So moving on up in the world.
Mountains, and then come here
Okay.
in the mountains, and then come here and actually eat it. It's a nice experience. Just eat it. It's a nice experience, yeah. So the place was nice.
Oh, fuck that up.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Forgot to cut it.
The place is open to the public. You got to come in April or May. You got to. Experience. You got to come in. Experience. Yeah. You got to come. Experience. Yeah. You got to come.
Right on. I'll still be here, maybe. Once I get this done, I'm gonna head out and get some food because I'm hungry. That's the one caveat to editing for Eric is you gotta make sure you're full. So even if you're a little hungry, it hurts.
Nice experience. You got to come in April or May, though. Experience. You got to come in April. Experience. You got to come in.
Back it up a little bit.
Experience. You got to come in April. Experience. You got to come in April or May, though. That's the only time you can do it. No, that's the only time you can do it, because then the babies are all grown up and the bamboo's huge. The bamboo's huge. all grown up and it's the bamboo's huge. Grown up and
Back this up a little bit.
we're all grown up and the bamboo's huge.
Just gotta tighten this up a little bit.
Babies are all grown up and the bamboo's huge.
There we go.
Grown up and the bamboo's huge. Yeah, so if you're here in April or May, give it a try. So now what do we need to do? Huge. So now what do we need to do? We need to rate this. That's right, I gotta give it a rating. On my rating scale, between 1 and 6 Eric heads, I'm gonna go 5 on this one.
Okay. So we're going to grab this and we're going to change out the mat because it's actually a 5. So
I'm gonna go 5 on this one. 5.
okay, good. So we got the timing. So now go to my asset folder and pull out the new assets that I don't even have to do a dang old thing with. I can just slap it in, don't have to resize it. It's done. Save me some time. So just
5 on this one. 5. It's pretty amazing the way that they prepare everything, but if you're just gonna eat bamboo by the end of it,
I don't think I need that. It'd be fun.
you don't really want to have any more bamboo. But it is delicious. It's worth trying. It's exciting. It's fun. So that's my.
Alright, so we're gonna go boop and boop.
I'm gonna go 5 on this one. 5. It's pretty amazing the way that they prepare everything, but if you're just gonna eat bamboo by the end of it, you don't really want to have any more bamboo. But it is delicious. It's worth trying. It's exciting. It's fun. So that's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you guys for watching. Leave the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's that one. If you didn't enjoy it, thumbs down. That's okay too. And I look forward to reading your comments. Yeah, I love reading comments. You don't have to subscribe. I never tell people to subscribe because, that's something you have to do on your own. But comments, I want to hear from you. Okay? So thanks again, guys, and we will see you in the next episode.
Boop. And then I don't know what these are.
Yeah, so here's the harvest. Yeah, not bad, huh? Yeah, pretty good year's harvest. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the URL, so you want to put that on the screen, maybe www.minami-izu.net/Takenoko. It is bilingual. It's Hachi lingo. It's eight lingual.
Okay, so put that on there then.
Yeah, just to barbecue that. I didn't do that this time. This one, the steak, that was amazing. Last time I was here, I did this, and I did that last time. So.
Okay. So
This is the URL. So.
okay, Minami dot. Okay, so it's Minami/Izu .net or Takenoko, my bad. Takenoko should be it. Minami/Izu.net Takenoko. Oh, oops. I goofed. Come on. That's alright. Okay, no go. come it didn't do it when I did it? That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Give me a, okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Century? Doing pretty good. How about yourself? Okay. So we'll slap this on at the beginning. And, man, it's getting dark. Didn't realize how dark it was getting. Hold on. Turn on the light. There we go. I should have said something. I didn't realize how dark it was getting. Just like focused on stuff, so. That's good to hear. Alright, so we gotta put this URL on the screen. Oop. So, for info. Just slap on the URL. Seems pretty big, right? Doesn't really stick out though. So I'm thinking maybe 5. Oh, hold on. Forgot. There we go. Okay. Let's start 10. Yeah, it's not bad. It's easy to read. That's the important part. We'll just kind of slide that over. Okay. So I'll figure out a spot to put this in. Maybe. Okay. So.
This is where you register right here. So that says Takenoko Gari, which means digging. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go. And then this is the meals.
Okay. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is slide this in. Maybe just do it at 5. Still. Yeah. And then maybe shadow. Yeah, shadow. Yeah. In the direction. Uh, 55. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Might be a little too far out. Let's do 5. Amount of distribution. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. Just hardly noticeable. So it'll be like
This is where you register.
start there. Oh, well, you know, let's see. I mean, I've known Eric for freaking ever, but as far as meeting him in person, I remember meeting him at a YouTube get together, like way back in the day when I was out in Japan. But as far as like working together, that happened a couple years back. One of my friends who I did some editing for referred me to him, and we've just been working ever since. So about a year, maybe two. I'm working on Eric Mealtime series, and I just started working on Eric Vlog Time series. So really looking forward to doing more stuff with that. And once I get out to Japan, to work with Eric a bit more directly as well. But yeah, like I think it was one of the summer get-togethers. I know that. I don't think it was my last one. I think I met him earlier. Might have been at Hanami. I don't remember exactly. It was one of them. Okay. But yeah, great guy. He's a true OG YouTube.
This is where you register. This is where you register right here. So that says.
Okay. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely take pride in what I do. And, you know, I'm reading the comments and stuff. And, you know, I'm a lot more active in the comments now. So if there's any issues with editing or, you know, talking about a particular part that I put in or something like that or whatever, you know, I don't have a particular process. I just kind of go in randomly and talk with people, you know. So.
This is where you register, right? You register.
Okay, I think we'll just start it there. Yeah, it's gonna be.
This is where you register right here. So that says Takenoko Gari, which means digging. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go. And then this
kind of meshed up nicely, but I think maybe we'll.
Away you go. And then this is the meals that there you go. And then this
That's nice. It just kind of.
right here. So that's
Actually, we'll do a push up. So it comes on
register right here. So that says. Right here. So that says.
Yeah. Actually, we'll do it down as well.
You go. And then
Okay. Be able to see it easier in the Final Cut. So there it was. Is this the? Yeah. So he wanted me to insert that, so I did.
yeah. So here's the harvest. Yeah.
Sauce.
So here's the harvest. Yeah. Not bad, huh? Here's the harvest. Harvest. Not bad, huh? Yeah. Harvest. Not bad.
Okay. So, what would you like to see more in Eric Meal Times? Where do you think we can improve on? Like, do you like the faster cuts? Because I'm trying to do that more with Eric Vlog Time, but I'm also incorporating it into Eric Meal Time as well. So that way, because I notice Eric does ramble a lot, so I'm trying to cut that back a little bit.
Here's the harvest. Not bad, huh? Yeah. Pretty good.
Okay, so get a little chunk at a chunk.
Yeah,
And then we're going to insert this into a spot.
pretty good year's harvest. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be all right. It's going to last me for a while. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to last. Not bad, huh? It's going to last me for a while. Yeah. At least a couple days of food, right? Wow. At least a couple days of food right there. Yep. Right.
Okay, so we got that. Now I just need to figure out where the heck to put it. So it needs to go
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
You pay by the weight. And this is the restaurant.
Okay, right there. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. And I've been trying to. I mean, it obviously depends on how much footage Eric gives me, but I've also been like trying to vary them a bit. So you get the, the longer deep dives, but you also get shorter videos as well. So if you don't have 40 minutes, or because some of the videos, he's having some good conversation, like the ones he did with Raina, and a couple others. I felt like conversation was too good to pass up, so I just kind of let those go. Whereas other ones, were mostly when it's just him, I try to make them a bit quicker. But if he's got guests on and stuff, the ones that are my favorites though were the Niseko Pizza. Like if I were to go to like any place in Japan and have an Eric Meal Time, it would definitely be Niseko Pizza. Because like the amount of attention to detail with the food is just phenomenal, and I have to make sure I'm like 100% full before I even touch those videos. Because like I was only kind of hungry when I edited the second one, and I'm like a third of the way in, and I'm like dying. I'm just like, I need pizza, help. But yeah. Alright. It's like, help, send pizza. Please. Pizza, please. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sadly I had to cut out a lot of parts, mostly due to copyright stuff. So there's some copyright music playing in the background, so I had to cut a lot. And kind of sad for how it turned out, but kind of is what it is. And hopefully next time he goes up there, I'm able to go up there with him, and I can film it a bit differently, like either film it when there's not, well, I'd probably rather do it when there's people there, but probably just film it in a way to where the background music isn't an issue. So, oh, nice. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Barbecue style. So here's the harvest.
Perfect. And then we just put everything else. The video is pretty much done. So all we got to do. Oh shit, so close. There we go. Make sure I don't overlap it.
Right there. This is the restaurant. Let's go eat some bamboo shoot set lunch. A whole bunch of different ways to eat bamboo. This is going to be. This is the restaurant. Let's go eat.
Wish you didn't have the handling noise, but it is what it is. Too critical of info to pass up, you know what I'm saying? So, now we'll go ahead and drag the little ending bit here. And see, this one is number 7. So, we'll go ahead. And I have like different assets and stuff that I use. So, we're gonna. Because he gave me like 10 little outro bits. So I just kind of cycle them out. There we go. So it'll be like...
Congratulations on making it all the way to the end screen. So what are you going to do now? May I end?
And all the videos and stuff go here. So. But yeah, things looking good. So this video is clocking in at about 14 minutes, 14 and a half. Not bad, not bad. Let's check this out.
Bamboozled. This is the best. I enjoyed this one the best. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's good. So, all right. Now that we have the video pretty much done, what I'm gonna do for like the last part of my editing is export the dialogue, because the fuck, there must have been some stuff in my car. But anyway, the dialogue is already, or the sound effects and background music and stuff's already like to where I want it, volume wise. So for the dialogue, I export it and even it out, because there's some times where he's talking like really low and other times he's talking kind of loud, and so I just want it to be nice and even. And sometimes the background music or the background noise just kind of pops in, but it's what it is. So just go ahead and render this bad boy. There we go, bamboo digging. Dialogue. Boop. Export it. Come on. So what do you think of Eric's live streams? I really liked them, but I guess he didn't like them too much because I guess he got trolled pretty hard. I didn't see all the trolls and stuff, but you know, I think if he gets some mods that can, you know, handle that stuff, then it'll work out for the best. So now that I've rendered the dialogue as a WAV file, we can just go ahead and unlink that and then reselect the audio here and just delete it. Yeah, I think once you get some mods that know what they're doing, in my opinion, of course, then we'll be able to set it up a lot better. Because I think, you know, he's definitely, you know, got some potential for live streaming, but just has to get it set up just right, you know, rather than just have him kind of wilding about by himself. So right now what I'm doing, you can't really see it on screen, I don't think, no, you just see Premiere. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the dialogue that I just exported into this program called the Levelator, and what it does, as the name says, levels out the audio. So it raises the quiet parts and it lowers the loud parts, so everything's even. And then it spits out a file. So just go ahead, rename this bad boy And then from there, I load it into Adobe Audition, which I will show you. Because with Levelator, you didn't miss much. Just progress bar going across. So, this. Go ahead. There we go. And I'll switch to Audition. So, here we are with the leveled file. And then we'll just load my clean home preset, but I'll get rid of my noise gate because he's usually outside, and noise gates outside don't really do that well. So
there you go. And then this is the meals that
what this basically does is it limits it to about -4, so it makes everything nice and even, but not like super duper loud.
that they prepare for you, and they can do it like katsu style, like breaded like this, all these different ways. You can have it sashimi style, so every dish is bamboo prepared in a different way. Isn't that cool? That's what they look like. They look like cones. That's where you try to cut it right there. You don't go all the way to the bottom. But basically, if you just look at the picture here, you can see how to do it. Wow, bamboo is everywhere in Japan, everywhere.
This is where you gotta slay the zombie. You gotta go hard, or you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll apply the effects. So this might take, well, literally a minute. My computer's pretty fast. And for the longer episodes, it takes longer. So, you know, for about a 14.5-minute episode, not bad. So, yeah. And once you get that going, I usually go through the sound effects and other little inserts to make sure everything's nice and even, and good to go from there. So yeah, I definitely want to do more of these live streams, but you know me and schedules, we don't get along that well. Oh, it's 2 a.m.? Jeez. It's about 5 till 8 p.m. here. So once I get this all done, I'm gonna get some dinner. Alrighty. Well, it was good having you on, and we'll see you next time. So I have more videos to edit, so definitely be doing more of these live streams for sure. So I got that going. Oh. Hold on a sec. Let me switch over to Premiere. Hey, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll go ahead, slap in the dialogue, and drag it all the way to the end. Alright, catch you later. And it's much louder.
Correct. No, I am not fine. Hora. Correct. Hello, what is your name? Konnichiwa. Namae wa. Wow. Incredible. Look at all the bamboo. Wow.
Alrighty.
With the bamboo. It's pretty amazing. This is where you register right here. So. This is where you register right here. So that.
Maybe like a very slight dip.
This is where you register right here. So that says Takenoko Gari, which means digging. So they have language support here, 8 languages. You just scan the QR code and then away you go. And then this is the meals that they prepare for you. And they can do it like katsu style, like breaded like this.
Alright, looks good. So, alright, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. Not sure if I'm going to make this a regular thing. This was just kind of a random one-off. Next time I'm going to have the little dialogue box and stuff dialed in for this channel. The reason you didn't see it in this video is because I didn't set it. I set it for my editing channel, not this channel, so that's why they don't show up. So in any event, thank you all for stopping by, and as always, see you next time. Bye, guys.